Hey, y'all. Most of you know that Mark Zuckerberg has sent a letter to Congress expressing some regret over his decision to yield to pressure from the Biden administration to suppress information during the pandemic. Well, this is great news to me because I was shadow banned for the very thing, putting information out related to the pandemic, which wasn't exactly in line with the party line expressed by people like Dr. Fauci, who, by the way, was the greatest purveyor of misinformation in the pandemic, in my view. The reason that this is so important for me is that when you've been harmed by someone and they take responsibility and admit it and express some sorrow, it makes it so much easier to forgive. Because I was genuinely wounded. Now, sadly, I backed away from the platform because I felt so disempowered. And I hate that I let the trickle down effect keep me from continuing to try to put content out there, even though I felt like it was being suppressed. At any rate, the thing that I want all of us to think about is that if we've harmed someone, uh, we can follow suit with Mark Zuckerberg and admit it um, and go a step further and ask forgiveness. I work with people every day who've been harmed and who find it difficult to forgive if there's no acknowledgement of harm done. And so, what Mark did, again, for whatever reason, um, makes my day better, and I hope it does yours as well. I'll continue to use Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp, his meta platforms, because I think they're valuable for keeping in touch and for getting content out there. But I feel much happier about doing so today than I did a couple of days ago. So one of the things that I will say, if you're still watching this, is that what the government didn't take into account, because we've pushed faith out of the common arena, is what I call the faith effect. Scientists call it the placebo effect, and that's the very real effect or real impact of faith on healing. And if you believe something will help you, like ivermectin, even if there's no objective evidence, doing something that you believe will help you often does. When I was younger, there was a big movement toward using Laetrile to treat cancer, and even though there wasn't any good scientific evidence for it, there were some wonderful results that people got by going to Mexico and being treated because they believed that what they were doing would help them, and sure enough, it did. When Jesus walked the planet, he had great power to heal, but when he went to his hometown, he could do very little because there was no confidence or faith in his ability. And so, in my mind, the biggest tragedy of the government's involvement in the pandemic was undermining people's confidence. During World War II, the UK, by contrast, put out the slogan, keep calm and carry on. We didn't follow suit. We instead had people withdraw from social interaction to social distance and put masks on their face. And it had a very negative impact on our morale and especially on our children. So, good news is we can learn from our mistakes. We can engage things differently moving forward. And I appreciate Mr. Zuckerberg for committing to do just that, to handle things differently moving forward. Let's all make a decision to learn from our mistakes, to be quick to take responsibility, to repent, to ask forgiveness, and to make amends when needed. As you go through your day today, be quick to admit it when you're wrong. And always ask God to shine a light on your heart so that you can have that sense of clear conscience that is so valuable. I love you today. Hope you have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.